Hey, what's going on everybody? Josh Quinones here, and today's video is all about the OnePlus 7 Pro. Okay, so I've had this device coming up on about 3 months now, and I kind of just want to share what my experience has been like with this phone up until this point. Now, it has been in my rotation of main devices up until this point. My SIM card is actually in this phone right now, and I gotta say, this phone has been treating me good. It's one of the most smoothest, fastest devices that I have ever used. When OnePlus says made for speed, it was literally made for speed. Like I said, one of the smoothest, fastest devices I have ever used. I am loving the 90 hertz display. It is just smooth and buttery. Nothing has changed since day one. And one thing that has really impressed me with this device is the battery life. Now, every time I use this phone, I use it very heavily, whether I'm making calls, text messages, gaming, checking my social media, using the internet, YouTube. I use this device for a lot of things, and it literally gets me through the entire day and sometimes even more. I never have to go a full day worrying about if I'm gonna have to throw this on the charger or not. And even if I did, warp charging is super impressive. I am very impressed with how well the warp charging works on this phone. It charges your phone super fast. I'm not even exaggerating right now. I am very impressed with how fast you can get a charge on this device with the warp charging. So yes, battery life is one of the biggest things that has impressed me since I've had this device from day one. And just the overall look of it too, it's still one of the best looking devices that you can get out on the market right now. And there is tons of phones out there that you can get on the market, with this one still being at the top of one of the best looking devices you can get, from the beautiful full screen display. I love that they were able to do this, giving you a nice curve. Yes, in my opinion, the curves are a little big. The way Samsung did it, they actually did it right. The curves aren't as dramatic as the one on here, but it's still a beautiful looking display. Like I said, I wish the curves could have just been a little bit smaller, but even the glass back looks beautiful as well. I've been taking very good care of this device. No scratches as of yet, and no cracks either. And when it comes to the look of this device, I actually got to thank the sponsor of this video, Skinit. Skinit is a great way to customize your device while giving it some protection from scratches as well. They offer high quality skins that are easy to apply, they look great, and have a nice soft feel to them. Not only do they offer skins for phones, but they also offer skins for tablets, audio devices, gaming, and more. They got tons to choose from, whether you want something simple, or maybe your favorite team, such as an NBA team or an NFL team, or maybe your favorite character from something like your favorite TV show or your favorite movie. And if you don't see something that maybe catches your eye, you can always customize your own by uploading your own photo or creating your own custom design. They do offer cases as well with all of these same custom abilities, and if you find yourself interested, I will make sure to leave a link down in the description below with a nice little discount code for you as well. So there you go. As you can see, I got this beautiful, nice white marble skin on my device, not only looking good, but keeping it safe from any scratches. Okay, so aside from looks, we got to talk about performance. Now, like I said earlier in the video, this is one of the fastest devices still to this day that I have ever used, running buttery smooth, loving the 90 hertz display. And from day one, there has been tons of updates for this device, improving it little by little, more and more, and not only performance, but also performing the camera. Now, if you remember, if you watched some of my videos about this device in the beginning, I was honestly not very happy about the cameras on this device, but they have improved a lot since then, which we will get to in a little bit. But let's talk about the performance. Now, like I said, still one of the fastest devices out there, and I literally don't experience any lag at all. I'm loving the whole stock Android experience that they give you with this device. Just runs, like I said, buttery smooth. I can't say it enough. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing that. You hear it in a lot of other videos that other tech YouTubers put out there in their reviews as well, but it's true. This device is super fast, super buttery smooth, and I cannot get tired of using it. It's a joy to use, and it's just so satisfying to be able to scroll from screen to screen on this. And as you can see, it's just super snappy, running super smooth, and I am just loving using this device overall. Okay, now let's talk cameras, because like I said earlier, there has been a ton of improvements when it comes to the cameras. Now, I already thought that the video recording was actually pretty good, but it has gotten even better, whether you're filming in 1080p or filming in 4K. Filming on this device has become actually pretty enjoyable, and I am not disappointed at all. Now, when it comes to taking pictures, In my opinion, it's still not the very best camera that you can get on a device right now, but it is actually acceptable. It actually takes some pretty good photos now. The quality is great. I don't have any complaints with a lot of the photos that I take with this device as well, whether you're using the telephoto lens, the main lens, or the wide angle lens. I can actually take this device out by itself and not having to worry about carrying a second camera with me or a second phone with a better camera or anything like that. I can actually take this out by itself and actually feel pretty comfortable taking pictures with it and videos as well. Now for the front facing camera, this is actually the camera that has impressed me the most out of all 4 cameras on this device. Along with all the updates that OnePlus has brought to this phone to be able to improve the cameras, the front facing camera has gotten a lot better, especially when it comes to portrait modes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick portrait shot right here. There you go. So I went ahead and took that, and I will go ahead and pop the picture up on the screen right here so you guys can go ahead and take a look at it and see just how good the quality is when taking portrait shots on this device. It blurs the background just enough, just good, capturing the subject you are trying to catch right in the middle of the device, making it nice and clear for you to see. So the whole quality when taking pictures with this pop-up selfie camera, it has gotten so much better, and I am very impressed. And also, I noticed that the pop-up camera has not changed at all. The whole mechanism of it, I haven't had any problems at all whatsoever with it coming up and down. It hasn't gotten stuck. I haven't noticed any dust getting inside or anything. I'm sure maybe a little bit of dust has gotten in there, but as far as I can see, I can't see anything like that. It hasn't gotten stuck. Like I said, I haven't had any problems with this pop-up selfie camera, and also OnePlus has done a very good job with that. Now, one thing that I did notice OnePlus still hasn't fixed yet, which I did kind of complain about in my last video, is the whole auto brightness, because I do like to keep my device on auto brightness. It does help save a little bit of battery, and still to this day, I still find it just too dim when I have it on auto brightness. I have to go in myself manually and turn the brightness up just a little bit more so I can be able to see this display a lot better. So when it comes to auto brightness, I wish they would send an update at least for that to be able to fix that. That way on its own, it will get bright enough depending on your environment. But aside from the whole auto brightness, watching videos is still great because you still have that full screen experience. You don't have no notch, no cutout or anything like that, which OnePlus did a great job with giving us that pop-up camera. So we do have that full screen experience. Now, one thing that I wish this device did have is water resistance, because I do tend to get my phone wet a lot, which is, especially when I'm at work, I do work at a job where there is a lot of water involved, so I tend to take my Galaxy S10 Plus or my Galaxy Note 9. I usually don't like to take this device to work because of that fact that it is not water resistant. Now, I have got it wet a couple of times, just a little bit of splashes here and there, and thankfully nothing has happened yet, but to get it soaked and dunk it in water or anything like that, I do not feel comfortable with that. So to this day, I still wish that they would have given us water resistance with this device. Now, when it comes to no headphone jack, because this device does not have any headphone jack, you do have to throw the dongle in there if you do want to use your wired headphones. That I have gotten used to. Since I do have my Galaxy Buds, I do use those pretty much all the time. The only time I do use wired headphones is if I am editing a video, because that just makes it a lot easier for me when editing videos. But aside from that, I tend to use my Galaxy Buds unless I really want to use my high quality over-the-ear headphones that are wired. I will use those on another device that does have a headphone jack. But as far as this one, I pretty much have gotten used to no headphone jack. Do I wish it was there? Yes, of course. I do wish it was on this device, but for it not having it, I have pretty much gotten used to it not being there. But overall, the device has been treating me very well. OnePlus did a very good job with this device. Yes, I do wish there was some stuff that they did have, but overall, it is a great package, especially for the price. It is not as expensive as some other flagships out there, going for as high as around $1,000 or even more. So I can definitely recommend this to anyone wanting that flagship experience but not having to pay that new high flagship price. But y'all, let me know your thoughts down in the comment sections below. Let me know what you thought about this video, about this whole 3 months later review of this device. Drop a comment down below, and don't forget to check out our sponsors of this video. Like I said, I'm going to throw a link down in the description below along with a promo code so you can get a little discount with your purchase. But make sure to leave a huge thumbs up on this video if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. But for now, thanks so much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.